assessment of the construction progress of the first artificial island project within the Black Sea Basin, a comprehensive analysis of the project's investment potential as well as the presentation of its concept, objectives and long-term vision of the broader audience. This was the objective of the meeting held at the initiative of the Ambassadori island Batumi, during which Batumi hosted a British delegation.
At this stage, our strategic objective is to establish a strong representation in the United Kingdom and across other English-speaking countries. For us, representation in these markets is associated not only with successful financial transactions but also with the creation of a diverse and vibrant cultural environment on the island, in which British society can play a significant role. Accordingly, today's dialogue with British investors was aimed precisely at advancing this objective. During the discussion, we addressed the future prospects of Ambassadori Island Batumi, its competitive advantages on the global stage, and the reasons why it may represent an exclusive and compelling opportunity for the British market.
The establishment of a representative presence in the United Kingdom and the strategic expansion of the company's international network have consistently been identified as core priorities. This initiative marks a continued phase of the company's broader global market strategy, rather than a first-time entry. Ambassadori Island Batumi has already secured representation in the Gulf countries and Eastern Europe, reinforcing the project's international positioning and enhancing investor outreach across key growth markets. In this context, the visit of representatives from a British sales agency to Batumi represents a further strategic milestone, aimed at strengthening access to the UK market, deepening investor engagement and expanding the project's global investment footprint.
I've actually been in the industry now for over 20 years of selling overseas properties. Fortunate enough to sell property in around 30 different countries. We tend to specialise in emerging markets. We tend to leave the more established markets to the estate agents of the world. So we're always trying to find that niche, that new next big thing, that next booming market. And that's exactly what we did with Batumi. Six years ago, I started exploring the ideas of selling here, which led to my first visit in 2020. Which I was just blown away by the friendliness, the food, the wine, the people. It's just and the opportunity. Obviously, the prices back then were, probably half of what they are now, and we sold a lot of properties. We sold a good couple of hundred properties for various different developers across the whole of Batumi. So New Boulevard and so around the old town.
It's my first time in Georgia. What a great country. It's been warm all the way through. It's my first time in Batumi. I've been to a lot of cities, but I have to say, hands up, Batumi is one of the best cities I've been in. I'm having so much fun. The food, the culture, the wine has been great. The gathering has just been amazing. And it's the first time on the island. The sheer scale of the work that's happening here is absolutely amazing.
It's my first time here in Georgia and my first time visiting Batumi. Everyone's been very, very welcoming and I absolutely love the cuisine, the culture. Georgian people are very, very warm and welcoming. I had a presentation today in the hotel with Ambassadori, which was very informative and showed the diversity of the country and also how progressive their plans are for the Ambassadori Island.
The agenda of the visit included a series of sector-specific meetings, featuring presentations from the Achara Department of Tourism and Resorts, the Bank of Georgia, and Galt and Taggart. During these sessions, guests received a detailed overview of the region's tourism infrastructure development trajectory and current international market trends. This information highlighted Batumi's growing potential as a strategically attractive destination, offering promising investment opportunities and a competitive position on the global investment map.
For the Bank of Georgia, Ambassadori Island Batumi represents a unique and strategically significant project, not only for Batumi and our country, but for the entire region. It is the first artificial island project in the Black Sea Basin, integrating innovative engineering solutions with premium-class tourism and residential infrastructure. Projects of this scale and concept significantly enhance the region's competitiveness on the international investment map. Our involvement alongside Galten Taggart in such initiatives entails providing financial expertise, macroeconomic analysis, and in-depth market research to support international partners.
One of the panel discussions focused on the development of the country and the region, with participation of Bank of Georgia and Galten Taggart. During the session, the guests were presented with key macroeconomic indicators and results of research on the Georgian real estate market, further emphasizing the potential for increased international capital inflows into the country.